All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I'm Naresh Mago and with me is Saira Mujtaba. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to visit Gujarat today to participate in Gujarat Gaurav Abhiyan program. Also to inaugurate and lay foundation stones for development initiatives worth about 3,050 crore rupees. Election Commission announces schedule for election of 16th President of India, poll to be held on 18th July. Polling to be held today for 16 Rajya Sabha seats from 4 states of Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Karnataka and Haryana. President Ramnath Kovind to attend 6th convocation of Central University of Himachal Pradesh at Dharamshala. India reiterates controversial remarks against a particular community do not reflect views of government. World Health Organization says its latest investigation into origins of COVID-19 inconclusive due to lack of data from China. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin unveils mascot and logo for FIDE Chess Olympiad to be held in Chennai. In Khelo India Youth Games, Haryana retained top position in medals tally with 33 gold, 27 silver and 36 bronze medals, followed by Maharashtra and Manipur. In badminton, PV Sindhu and Lakshya Sen enter quarterfinals of Indonesia Masters in Jakarta yesterday, and in cricket, South Africa beat India by 7 wickets in first 2020 international match in Delhi last night. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit Gujarat today to participate in Gujarat Gaurav Abhiyan program. He will inaugurate and lay the foundation stone of development initiatives worth 3,050 crore rupees in Navsari district. More from our correspondent.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will first reach Foodwell village in the tribal region of Navsari, where he will participate in Gujarat Gaurav Abhiyan. During the program, he will inaugurate and lay the foundation stone of series of development projects. This includes the inauguration of 7 projects, foundation stone laying for 12 projects, and Bhumi Pujan of 14 projects. These projects will help in improving water supply in the region, along with boosting connectivity and enhancing ease of living. Later, he will inaugurate A.M. Naik Healthcare Complex and Nirali Multi-Speciality Hospital in Navsari. He will also attend a public function organized at the healthcare complex, where he will virtually inaugurate Kharel Education Complex. He will also address the large gathering on this occasion. Later in the day, the Prime Minister will inaugurate the headquarters of Indian National Space Promotion and Authorization Center InSpace at Bhopal in Ahmedabad. The program will also witness exchange of MOUs between InSpace and private sector companies working in the field of space-based applications and services. Yogesh Pandya, AR News, Ahmedabad.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi hosted a delegation of women students from Nagaland at his residence on Lok Kalyan Marg yesterday. The delegation is visiting Delhi as part of Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat initiative. The students expressed their happiness on meeting the Prime Minister. In a freewheeling interaction, they discussed and sought views of the Prime Minister on a host of topics like his vision for Northeast, his experiences in Nagaland, and the importance of yoga. The Election Commission of India has announced the schedule for the election of 16th President of India. Announcing the poll schedule in New Delhi yesterday, Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar said the poll will be held on the 18th of July. Notification for the poll will be issued on the 15th of June, and the last date for filing of nominations will be the 29th of this month. Scrutiny of nomination papers will take place on the 30th of this month. Mr. Rajiv Kumar said that counting will be taken up on the 21st of July.
Last date for withdrawal of candidature would be Saturday, that is 2nd of July 2022, and date on which a poll shall, if necessary, be taken is 18th of July 2022. Thereafter, we collect all the ballot boxes and bring it back to Delhi, and date on which counting, if required, shall be taken and result declared, that would be 21/7/2022.
The term of office of President Ramnath Kovind is ending on the 24th of next month.
Polling for 16 seats of Rajya Sabha will be held in 4 states today. Results will be declared by the day itself. The elections will be held for 6 seats in Maharashtra, 4 each in Rajasthan and Karnataka, along with 2 seats in Haryana. Earlier, 41 candidates were elected unopposed from different states. The newly elected candidates included 11 from Uttar Pradesh, 6 from Tamil Nadu, 5 from Bihar, 4 from Andhra Pradesh, 3 each from Madhya Pradesh and Odisha, 2 each from Chhattisgarh, Punjab, Telangana and Jharkhand, along with 1 from Uttarakhand. Out of these 41 seats, BJP bagged 14 seats, 8 from Uttar Pradesh, 2 each from Bihar and Madhya Pradesh, and 1 from Jharkhand and 1 from Uttarakhand. President Ramnath Kovind will attend the 6th convocation of Central University of Himachal Pradesh at Dharamshala today. More details from our correspondent.
During the visit, President Ramnath Kovind will attend the 6th convocation of the Central University of Himachal Pradesh at Government College Auditorium in Dharamshala. On the occasion, President will address the convocation ceremony and confer gold medals and degrees to the meritorious students. Himachal Pradesh Governor Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar, Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur, Chief Minister Jairam Thakur, State Education Minister Govind Singh Thakur and other dignitaries will also attend the event. A total of 486 students will be awarded degrees in this convocation, whereas 69 meritorious students securing the first position in various faculties classes will be awarded gold medals and degrees. Sanjeev Sundariyal, AIR News, Shimla.
India has reiterated that the controversial remarks against a particular community do not reflect the views of the government. Briefing the media in New Delhi yesterday, External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Arindam Bakshi said action has been taken by concerned quarters against those who made the comments.
हमने इसमें क्लियरली कहा है कि ये व्यूज जो हैं ये डू नॉट रिफ्लेक्ट द व्यूज ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट. हमने स्पष्ट कर दिया था कि ऐसे विचारें हमारे गवर्नमेंट की व्यूज नहीं है और ये भी कहा गया था कि संबंधित पक्षों द्वारा उन लोगों के खिलाफ कार्रवाई की गई है.
India will host the special Asean India Foreign Ministers meeting on the 16th and 17th of this month. Briefing the media in New Delhi yesterday, External Affairs spokesman Arindam Bakshi said this will be the first meeting hosted by India in New Delhi and it will be accompanied by 12th edition of Delhi Dialogue. He said the theme of the Delhi Dialogue is Building Bridges in the Indo-Pacific. The ministerial session will be attended by the External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar and ASEAN's ministers. Terming the ASEAN as central to India's Act East policy, Mr. Bakshi said the Asean India Foreign Ministers meeting will mark the 30th anniversary of dialogue relations and the 10th anniversary of strategic partnership with ASEAN. He said 2022 has been designated as the Asean India Friendship Year.
ASEAN India dialogue relations started with the establishment of sectoral partnerships in 1992, graduated to full dialogue partnership December 1995, summit level partnership in 2002, and of course upgraded to strategic partnership in 2012. Today ASEAN India strategic partnership stands on a strong foundation. ASEAN is central to India's Act East policy and its vision for the wider Indo-Pacific. This multifaceted partnership encompasses many sectoral dialogue mechanisms and working groups that meet regularly at various levels, including annual summits, ministerial and senior official meetings.
The World Health Organization has said that its latest investigation into the origins of COVID-19 was inconclusive, largely because data from China is missing. The report from the WHO expert panel said all available data showed the novel coronavirus that caused COVID-19 probably came from animals like bats, a similar conclusion to the UN agency's previous work on the topic in 2021 that followed a trip to China. The missing data, especially from China, where the first cases were reported in December 2019, meant it was not possible to identify exactly how the virus was first transmitted to humans. The findings are likely to add to doubts it will be possible to determine how and where the virus emerged. Scientists say it is important to establish the origins of the pandemic, which has killed at least 15 million people, to prevent similar outbreaks.
You're listening to the morning news on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to visit Gujarat today to participate in Gujarat Gaurav Abhiyan program, also to inaugurate and lay foundation stone for development initiatives worth about 3,050 crore rupees. Election Commission announces schedule for election of 16th President of India, poll to be held on 18th of July. Polling to be held today for 16 Rajya Sabha seats from 4 states of Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Karnataka and Haryana. President Ramnath Kovind to attend 6th convocation of Central University of Himachal Pradesh at Dharamshala. India reiterates controversial remarks against a particular community do not reflect views of government. World Health Organization says its latest investigation into origins of COVID-19 inconclusive due to lack of data from China. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin unveiled mascot and logo for FIDE Chess Olympiad to be held in Chennai. In Khelo India Youth Games, Haryana retains top position, medal tally with 33 gold, 27 silver and 36 bronze medals, followed by Maharashtra and Manipur. In badminton, PV Sindhu and Lakshya Sen entered quarterfinals of Indonesia Masters in Jakarta yesterday. And in cricket, South Africa beat India by 7 wickets in first T20 international match in Delhi last night. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts.
अपने बिजनेस को बढ़ाने के लिए लीजिए आकाशवाणी का सहयोग और दीजिए उसे बुलंदियों के पंख।
आपका बिजनेस लोकल है या राष्ट्रीय, आकाशवाणी देती है उपभोक्ताओं तक पहुंचने का हर विकल्प।
और अब तो आप घर, दफ्तर या दुकान पर बैठे बैठे कर सकते हैं आकाशवाणी के किसी भी केंद्र के लिए विज्ञापनों की बुकिंग।
आकाशवाणी के विभिन्न चैनलों पर विज्ञापन देना सुलभ और सस्ता।
बुकिंग हेतु संपर्क करें 8700014242 पर
8700014242।
जन जन ने निर्णय लेकर भारत की सूरत बदली है, कदम कदम पे जनता मोदी जी के साथ चली है। 8 साल में हमने संभव को संभव कर डाला है, जब में उगे सूरज का देखो पश्चिम में भी उजाला है। साथ गई अब दिन आएगा भी तो ये बस भोर है, ये भारत का
The centre is implementing various rail, road and air connectivity projects worth 1,34,200 crore rupees in northeast India. While capitals of Assam, Tripura and Arunachal Pradesh are already connected, work to extend similar connectivity in Manipur, Mizoram, Nagaland and Meghalaya are underway. A report.
There is a sea change in interstate air, rail and road connectivity in last 8 years. Union Minister of State Development of Northeastern Region, Doner, Dr. Jitendra Singh said that connectivity is an important element of Act East policy. Efforts in this direction include Agartala-Akhora rail link between India and Bangladesh, intermodal transport linkages and inland waterways through Bangladesh, Kaladan multimodal transit transport project and the trilateral highway project connecting the northeast with Myanmar and Thailand.
एक जमाना था जब हाँ कई प्रदेशों में लोगों ने रेलगाड़ी नहीं देखी थी, चाहे वो मेघालय था, अरुणाचल प्रदेश था। आज ईटानगर से अरुणाचल एक्सप्रेस चलती है। गैंगटॉक जैसे एक आकर्षक पर्यटन स्थल पर कभी हवाई अड्डा नहीं बना था, प्रधानमंत्री जी ने उसका लोकार्पण किया पेंगोंग में। प्रधानमंत्री श्री मोदी ने कहा था कि नॉर्थ ईस्ट अर्थात एनई, और एनई की परिभाषा क्या है, तो उन्होंने कहा था न्यू इंजन ऑफ न्यू इंडिया। आज मैं प्रधानमंत्री जी की ये भविष्यवाणी सच होते देख रहा हूं कि आने वाले समय में जब भारत विश्व पटल पर उभर करके आता है एक विश्व मूर्ति के रूप में, तो इस यात्रा को लीड करने वाला पूर्वोत्तर होगा।
Since the Modi government came to power in 2014, 270 km of the new line, 972 km of gauge conversion and 114 km of doubling that fall either fully or partly in the northeastern region have been commissioned at an average rate of 193.71 km per year. If work is progressing such a rapid pace, very soon the job of connecting the capital cities of the northeastern states by rail will be completed. With Pratyush Ghosh and Nishat Aziz, Anuja Kumar, AIR News.
And now, let's listen to our special program Azadi Ka Safar, highlighting the importance of the day during the freedom struggle.
आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव।
Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. Birth of a Nation.
India's glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the struggle every day.
In today's episode, we remember social reformer Ramanath Tagore, who died on the 10th of June 1873. In his younger age, he was attracted towards the ideas of Raja Ram Mohan Roy and was one of the original trustees of the Brahma Samaj.
A leading social figure in 19th century Kolkata, Ramanath Tagore was born on the 26th of October 1801. He was the younger brother of Dwarkanath Tagore. He helped form the Brahma Samaj. He also initiated the establishment of the British Indian Association and was its president from 1867 to 1877. The Indian Association played a catalytic role in building up political consciousness.
In association with Prasanna Kumar Tagore, Ramanath Tagore started the paper Indian Reformer. He contributed extensively to the Harkara, an Englishman, under the pseudonym Hindu. As a member of the Bengal Legislative Council, Ramanath Tagore advocated the rights of the tenants and was named the Rayat's Friend. He was nominated to the Viceroy's Council in 1873 and was made a Maharaja by Viceroy Lytton. Ramanath Tagore continued to work for the people till his death. We salute the great Indian.
We also remember Gandhian freedom fighter Ponaka Kanakamma, who was born on the 10th of June 1892 in Nellore district, Andhra Pradesh. She participated in the non-cooperation movement and salt satyagraha and is credited for founding Shri Kasturi Devi Vidyalayam, a large school for girls in her home district.
Though Ponaka Kanakamma had no formal schooling, she acquired proficiency in Telugu, Hindi and Sanskrit by her own efforts. In 1913, she started Sujana Ranjini Samajam in Potlapudi village near Nellore to serve the society. She worked for the upliftment of depressed classes. For a brief period, she was under the spell of revolutionary politics and hosted Bipin Chandra Pal during his visit to Nellore in 1907.
Kanakamma later became an ardent disciple of Mahatma Gandhi. She donated 13 acres of land to establish the Pinakini Satyagraha Ashram near Nellore, which was inaugurated by Gandhiji on the 7th of April 1921. For participating in the non-cooperation movement and salt satyagraha, Kanakamma underwent 1.5 years of rigorous imprisonment. Ponaka Kanakamma hosted many eminent freedom fighters and poets at her residence in Potlapudi.
In 1923, Kanakamma founded Shri Kasturi Devi Vidyalayam as a part of Gandhiji's constructive program, and Gandhiji laid the foundation stone for the permanent building in 1929. This sprawling Kasturi Devi Vidyalayam campus, extended to about 23 acres, is a living monument for Kanakamma.
Kanakamma continued to work for the betterment of people till her death in 1963. AIR News salutes the great freedom fighter.
We also remember freedom fighter Makka Pasi, who took part in the First War of Independence in 1857. Makka was a high military official in the Nawab of Awadh's army. He organized 200 soldiers and led them to fight against a British battalion passing through Barabanki from Awadh.
Makka Pasi, along with his comrades, halted the British battalion on its way near village Chinhat on the 10th of June 1857 and fought bravely. After a fierce fight, Makka Pasi was shot dead by the British. AIR News salutes the great martyr.
That brings us to the end of this episode of Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. See you in the next episode tomorrow.
RBI Governor Shaktikant Das has said that a comprehensive regulatory framework will be introduced to curb illicit loans through digital channels. This is a new challenge to face and resolve. Delivering the keynote address at the iconic week celebration of the Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs, Governor Shaktikant Das said that the country has effected a number of strategic changes over the years. He said the new rules for civic cooperative banks are being worked out and will be issued soon. Revenue Secretary Tarun Bajaj said, due to the excellent coordination between the central government and the RBI, it was possible to face the crisis created by the COVID epidemic. Minister of State for Commerce and Industry Som Prakash has said that the PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan will help achieve India's aim of $5 trillion economy. He said this while addressing the industry stakeholders at a conference in New Delhi yesterday. The minister said that India is one of the most attractive destinations for investment in the world.
In Jammu and Kashmir, 2 hybrid terrorists linked with proscribed terror outfit Lashkar-e-Taiba have been arrested by security forces. Police said on the basis of specific input about movement of terrorists, a joint Naka was established by the Sopore police along with 52 Rashtriya Rifles at Gursir in the jurisdiction of police station Tarzu. During checking, 2 suspected persons were apprehended. Incriminating materials, arms and ammunition, including 2 pistols, were recovered from their possession. A case under relevant sections has been registered and investigation has been initiated in this regard. Labour and Employment Minister Bhupendra Yadav has said that India has introduced technology and simplified systems in the recent years with the objectives that each worker enjoys dignity and choice of employment with social security. Addressing the plenary session of the 110th International Labour Conference at Geneva yesterday, Mr. Yadav said the government is providing a unique universal account number to each worker to act as a portable identity for continued enjoyment of rights at work. The minister said during COVID-19, India not only provided free vaccination to its entire population, but also extended free delivery of food and food grains, health services, and assured employment. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin unveiled the mascot and the logo named Thambi for FIDE Chess Olympiad in Chennai last evening. Thambi in Tamil means younger brother. The international event will be held at Mamallapuram near Chennai from 28 July to August 10. Over 2,000 players from 186 countries will be taking part in the event. The biggest ever contingent from India is playing in this edition. Here is a report.
Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has tweeted saying, "It is an absolute honor for Chennai to host the 44th Chess Olympiad. The Olympiad torch will soon be taken around all the states in the country before being lit in the venue on the inaugural day of the event. This is the second major international chess event to be hosted by Chennai after the World Championship match between India's Vishwanathan Anand and Magnus Carlsen way back in 2013. Preparations for the international tournament are going on at frenetic pace." Jai Singh, AIR News, Chennai.
In the Khelo India Youth Games, Haryana retained the leading position in the medal tally with 33 gold, 27 silver and 36 bronze medals. Haryana has so far grabbed 96 medals. Maharashtra is following with 83 medals, including 30 gold, 28 silver and 25 bronze medals. Manipur also retains the third place with 13 gold, 3 silver and 2 bronze medals, followed by Tamil Nadu, which is at the 4th place with 10 gold, 10 silver and 8 bronze medals. Two-time Olympic medalist PV Sindhu and World Championship bronze winner Lakshya Sen entered the quarterfinals of the Indonesia Masters in Jakarta yesterday. Sen defeated his Danish opponent Rasmus Gemk 21-18, 21-15. He will next face Chinese Taipei's third seed Shuo Xian Chen. In the women's singles, PV Sindhu faced a stiff challenge from home favourite Gregoria Mariska Tunjung.
South Africa pulled off a 7-wicket win against India in the first 2020 international match at Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi last night. Batting first, India set a 212-run target for the visitors in the first of the 5-match series. Opener Ishan Kishan made a quick-fire 76. For South Africa, Rassie van der Dussen made 75, while David Miller scored 64 to register a comfortable 7-wicket win with 5 balls to spare. David Miller was adjudged player of the match for his all-round performance. The two teams will play subsequent matches in Cuttack on 12th, Visakhapatnam on 14th, Rajkot on 17th, and the last one in Bengaluru on the 19th of this month. The duo of Manish Narwal and Singraj Adhana won silver medals at the mixed team 50-meter pistol SH1 event in the ongoing Châteauroux Parachuting World Cup in France yesterday. With this, India's medal tally now includes 3 gold and 2 silver medals.
Mumbai received its first pre-monsoon showers yesterday, bringing in respite from the scorching summer heat. Thunder showers were recorded last evening in Mumbai's northern and eastern suburbs like Borivali, Goregaon and Powai. However, the southwest monsoon is not likely to meet the official onset date of 11th of June for Mumbai.
Now let us have a look at the weather forecast for today. The national capital Delhi will have a generally cloudy sky with light rain or drizzle. The maximum temperature is expected to be 43 degrees Celsius. Mumbai may experience rain or thunder showers in the afternoon or evening. Chennai and Kolkata will have a partly cloudy sky. Srinagar will have a partly cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. Jammu will have a mainly clear sky becoming partly cloudy towards evening. Leh and Gilgit will have a generally cloudy sky with possibility of rain or thunderstorm or dust storm. Muzaffarabad is likely to have a mainly clear sky becoming partly cloudy towards evening or night. Visakhapatnam and Bengaluru will have a generally cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. Hyderabad will have a generally cloudy sky with light rain or drizzle. Thiruvananthapuram will have a generally cloudy sky with a few spells of rain or thunder showers. Guwahati, Imphal, Itanagar and Agartala will have a generally cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. Gangtok is predicted to have a generally cloudy sky with heavy rain. Kohima, Shillong and Aizawl may experience cloudy skies with a few spells of rain or thunder showers.
And now an overview of today's newspapers. The current heat wave in large swathes of the country has been captured by Hindustan Times under the headline, Heat Impact, Taps Run Dry in Parts of Capital. Press polls on July 18 India very close to halfway mark, says the Times of India. A special court has refused to allow NCP's Anil Deshmukh and Nawab Malik to be released from prison to vote in Rajya Sabha elections, sending them scrambling to the Bombay High Court for relief, reports the Times of India. A headline in the Pioneer says, soaring COVID cases brings Maharashtra, Kerala, Delhi, Karnataka under lens. Big economy has grown by 8 times in 8 years, says Modi, writes the Asian Age. Repo ripple, EMIs to pinch more as banks increase lending rates, reads the headline in the Hindu Business Line. And finally, alongside a picture of 3,000-meter gold medal winner Sukriti Kachchap with her mother, the Indian Express writes that Sukriti, who lost her father in a suspected Naxal attack when she was just an infant, created a new Khelo India Youth Games record with a timing of 9 minutes and 46.14 seconds.
And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to visit Gujarat today to participate in Gujarat Gaurav Abhiyan program. Also to inaugurate and lay foundation stones for development initiatives worth about 3,050 crore rupees. Election Commission announces schedule for election of 16th President of India. Poll to be held on 18th July. Polling to be held today for 16 Rajya Sabha seats from 4 states of Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Karnataka and Haryana. President Ramnath Kovind to attend 6th convocation of Central University of Himachal Pradesh at Dharamshala. India reiterates controversial remarks against a particular community do not reflect views of government. World Health Organization says its latest investigation into origins of COVID-19 inconclusive due to lack of data from China. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin unveils mascot and logo for FIDE Chess Olympiad to be held in Chennai. In Khelo India Youth Games, Haryana retained top position in medals tally with 33 gold, 27 silver and 36 bronze medals, followed by Maharashtra and Manipur. In badminton, PV Sindhu and Lakshya Sen enter quarterfinals of Indonesia Masters in Jakarta yesterday, and in cricket, South Africa beat India by 7 wickets in first 2020 international match in Delhi last night. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.